So I just filmed a coaching call with one of my mentorship students named Laurie. And, when Laurie first came to me, she was in a really interesting spot because she was working a full-time job as a bookkeeper, but she wanted to quit. Like, she just didn't really like the environment. They weren't really treating her with as much respect as what she wanted or with as much respect as she deserved. So she was like, hey, I'm getting ready to leave. I need help. I don't really know exactly what I need to do because marketing was really, really hard for her, as well as like how to price her services and really command that value that would allow her to be able to charge, $1,000, $2,000, even $5,000 per month for, clients. And we really had to come together for that. It was really a matter of like fixing her confidence, just making sure she could believe in herself, knowing how to communicate the value, and then just we gave her two simple marketing processes. One way to be able to go out to clients and control how fast she grows. Then another one, which actually started overtaking the outbound, was inbound, so referrals, and knowing exactly how to get referral partners that want to help you, they want to see you succeed, and then they want to give you some money. So I'm super excited for her. Right now, you'll see how much money she was making, but it was only, within the last, only 2 months she's been working with me, and I'm so excited to be able to share this with you because it took a lot. It took a little bit of effort. I'm not going to say it was hard, to be completely honest. Like, as soon as she figured out exactly what to do, I just gave her, the steps, and she's really good at just following directions and doing exactly what I told her to do. And yeah, that's how it works. Generally, the students that do exactly what I tell them to do, they fully trust in the process, they believe in the process, they paid the money to get started, they succeed, and this is why. So I'll see you inside the video. Can't wait to show and share what happened.
Hey, testing. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can. Hey, so I
Are you
decided to
good?
yeah, I'm doing good. I decided to turn this thing more to just like a coaching call instead of doing the recap interview, if that's okay with you.
That's fine.
Yeah. So let's kind of break this into a couple parts. So let's take where are you right now, and then where do you want to go, kind of thing. So I guess right now, current. Tell me I know you have a number of clients. So you have 5 clients actively.
Um, I have 6 actively and 2 potentials.
Okay. From this, okay, wow, 2 potentials. How much are the 2 potentials, I guess, combined quoted at?
One right now just at 600. The other I don't have quoted at yet.
Okay.
So
Okay. And then for the 6 active, I guess combined, how much do they give you per month?
just under 8,000.
Okay. Cool. Means you're about 1,000 away from breaking the 6-figure mark for the next 12 months.
Right.
Okay. Cool. And then are most of them from local, or where are they coming from? Your lead source, I guess.
My biggest lead source is an accountant.
Is that the one where
It seems
they threw it away?
almost every day she's sending me something.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
Is that the one
I've
where
had,
is that the one where the person threw your letter in the trash?
yes. Yep. Her boss threw it in the trash and she got it out. So,
Wow.
yeah. Amazing, huh?
Yeah, that's great. So
So,
$1,000.
yeah, she's sent me quite a few here. I've got 3 that haven't returned calls from me and such. So I'm not sure you know, I've asked her to reach out to them and see what was going on there.
Okay. What is your follow-up process for those leads? Like, do you text, call, text again, or?
I've just been calling. I haven't texted, and I haven't gotten an email address for them. So right now I've just made 3 calls.
Okay. So I would almost do it in threes. So call, call again, and leave a voicemail. Have you left any voicemails for them?
Yes, I've left a voicemail each time.
Okay. Okay, so I actually do a four-part outreach. So first one be a call, then another call, leave a voicemail in the second call, not the first one. Then I would send a text message. Then I would go on
Mhm.
LinkedIn. Have you
Okay.
attempted to go on LinkedIn to attack them?
I have not.
Okay.
I'm not sure if they're on LinkedIn. For the most part, she's giving me a name and what business industry they're in. Not really a business name or anything like that. So I haven't attempted the LinkedIn.
Okay. So it sounds like most of your leads are just coming just from referral. Like, how many other referral sources do you have actively?
I have spoke with one other, but nothing has come from him yet.
Okay.
So yeah, pretty much everything's come from, well, not everything. I've got two of my clients. One came from LinkedIn and the other came from just a business that I reached out to.
Mhm. Well, and then for LinkedIn, I assume that you're not actively doing LinkedIn every single day. Do you have it automated?
I do not have it automated and I have not been doing it every day. I've been so busy.
Mhm.
I've got 3 weeks left of my full-time job, and yeah, so I'm so busy right now. I honestly don't want to take on much more right at the moment.
Okay.
I'm still reaching out to those that she's sending me and trying to work with them. But I'm at the point that until I'm done with my job, I'm maxed out.
Okay.
Which I never thought would happen.
I know it's only been what, maybe like 2 months too?
Exactly. Yeah.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah, 'cause that sounds so much Melissa. I don't know if you know Melissa Hernandez. So she had a similar path too, where she did the CPA outreach, but it's like she got this one CPA and the CPA just sent her like, $9,100 worth of work per month.
Yeah.
So and then it's kind of like
Yeah.
overwhelming too, because she had like a small client base.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yep.
then after you quit your job in 3 weeks, so I mean you're gonna have what, an extra 40 hours to work on all this stuff though.
Right. Exactly. So, you know, I'm not stopping at this point, but I'm getting overwhelmed.
Yeah. And then because it's 3 weeks. Okay, so I think we talked about this before. Any way you can set up like a waiting list with those people? So any new leads that come to you from the referral calls, set up.
Hmm.
So first, what I would do is I would actually schedule the sales consultation for
Yeah.
like at least like 3 to 5 days in the future to give yourself a little bit of a buffet.
Okay.
And then once you're actually on the call, see if you can say, hey, the start date starts either in a week or a week and a half. Let's try and get as close
Okay.
to the start date to when you leave your job as
Right.
possible.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how you can go scoop out an extra $2,000 per month just from that.
Right.
If you could get them to put down a deposit for the first month, or even do pay the first month up front, that also
Mm-hmm.
helps you lock them in even more as well.
Right. Yep.
I don't know if you remember JT, he's in the mastermind version of the program. And what
Yeah.
we were doing for him was once he got filled, we were just like, dude, just take deposits, just have them pay for the first month, and then you can get started with them like a month, or even like he was doing like 2 months at one point because he was just overloaded.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that way you get them lined up, you get them committed, and they're moving.
Right. Right. It just seems like the initial, there's a lot of cleanup and such when you initially take on a client. At least that's been my experience so far. And, once you get that cleanup done, then it's not going to be as big of a deal. But, trying to do so much cleanup all at once with multiple clients is what's overwhelming. And then,
Yeah.
I know once I get past that, it's going to be a lot more streamlined.
Okay. So do you want a piece of advice about how to handle those cleanups a little bit easier?
Sure.
Okay. So firstly, I would set proper expectations. Do you kind of like tell them how long you think it's going to take for you to do the cleanup when you first sell them?
I have not locked myself into a specific time frame. No.
Okay. So why not just do it a little bit slower?
I never thought about that. That seems so simple, but I guess I just try to get as much done as I can, as quick as I can for them, I don't know.
That's the one thing
So,
too, like
yeah, that just seems too simple to me.
but
But definitely doable.
yeah. Second thing you can do
Mm-hmm.
is you can subcontract out
Mm-hmm.
another student, but just do it for the cleanup. Don't do
Right.
it for the remaining work. And yeah, it might be a little bit less in the short run that you're taking home, but
Right.
if it comes to like peace of mind in launching, to me that always, in my opinion, I like that a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Especially because like with the clients you have now, like they're gonna be with you for a long time.
Right. That's the hope.
Well,
So I
it's
just
funny,
phoned
like
the coaching
client,
calls. One of
it's
my
weird. It's like
mentorship
clients
students
that
named
pay you a
Laurie,
lot more money.
and
Generally,
when
they
Laurie
are
first came to me,
less.
she was in a really
There's
interesting
less
spot
churn
because she was working a
than like the
full-time job
smaller
as a
clients.
bookkeeper, but she wanted to
Mm-hmm.
quit. Like she
Because
just
a lot
didn't
more
like
like
the
costs
environment. They
to
weren't really
switching.
treating her with as much respect as what she wanted, or with as much respect as she deserved. So she was like, "Hey, I'm getting ready to leave. I need help.
You're gonna be
I
safe
don't really
there.
know exactly what I need to do," because marketing
Okay.
was really, really hard for her, as well as like
Yeah.
how to
If you had
price
clients for
her
like
services
$300 a
and
month,
really
I would say
command
something a
that
little bit
value
different. But
that would allow
yeah,
her to be able to charge,
it's gonna
$1,000,
be
$2,000,
good.
even $5,000 per month for
Yeah,
clients.
and even in the
And
future, if you ever get
we
like a
really had to
client
come
that's
together
like
for that. It was really a matter of like fixing her
so
confidence.
what I've been kind of
just
saying,
making
like
sure she
Paul,
could
for
believe
example,
herself.
Paul had
We
like
really
a
had to
bunch of clients from like
communicate the
Upwork when
value.
he first
And just giving
started,
her, we
but
give
they're
her
only
two
paying him like
simple marketing processes.
anywhere from like
One way to be
20
able
to
to go
like
out to
$30 an
clients
hour.
and control
But they
how
had
fast you
so
grow.
much work
And
every
another
single
one which
week.
actually
I was just
started
like, just send it to
overtaking
my
the
staff account. I have a staff
outbound
account named Tarun,
inbound, so
and he lives
referrals, and
internationally.
knowing exactly how
So
to
he
get
can
referral
afford
partners that
to,
want to
one,
help
he
you,
can take
they
a
want to see you
slightly
succeed,
lower
and then they
price
want to
because
give you some money.
international, and two, I pay him
So I'm
like a
super
special
excited
retainer.
for right
So he's on
now.
standby to
We
do
see
the
how
work
much
for
money
like
she was
all the
making, but
students
it
in the
was
program if
only
they want.
within the last only 2 months
Then I
she's
have a
been
good
working with
number of
me,
students like
and
in the
I'm so
mastermind version
excited
doing that. Like
to be able to share
Audrey
this with
uses
you,
him,
because it
John
took a
uses him, and
lot. It
John
took a
uses
little
him
bit
like
of
really
effort.
hard because
I'm
John
not
has
gonna say it was hard, to be completely
he
honest.
bought his
Like,
firm like
as
four
soon
hundred
as she
thousand
figured out
dollars a
exactly what to
year.
do, I just
So he
gave her
had
like
just a
the steps,
huge
and
amount of work
she's
starting
really
off.
good at just following directions and doing
Okay.
exactly what
Yeah.
I told her to do.
So that's
And
always an
yeah,
option, but you
that's
sound
how it
like a
works.
person
Generally,
that's
the
doing
students that
things
do exactly what
themselves.
I tell them to do, they fully
I
trust the
do.
process. They believe in the
I
process.
do.
They paid the money to get started.
Yeah.
They succeed, and this is
Okay,
why.
cool.
So I'll see you inside
But
the video.
I do
Can't wait
know that
to
that's always an
show and
option.
share what happened.
Yeah. I mean, plus the reason why too is because since you price things so well, I mean,
Hmm.
the amount of time that it would take somebody else would be tremendously longer than what it's taking you because of the way you priced it. So I mean that is by design. So that's a really good thing. So good
Right.
job. Good job. You can take like do you know how many people can't do 10K per month because it's taking like 60 hours a week just to do that client work? So just the fact that you already can work a full-time job on top of 8 grand a month, that's crazy.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
It's um it's a lot. But and one of my clients that agree that I'm charging $1,000 a month. I still feel kind of guilty that there's not a whole lot of work there, but they didn't have a problem with it. So
Yeah. I mean, like money is a weird thing, like especially when you're working with some of these companies. Like if
mhm.
it's hard when you're under 10K a month. It's even harder to understand when you're under 20K per month. But once you start getting more to like, 40, $50,000 a month, you have so much cash hitting your account, especially if it's like a
Mhm.
lower or a higher profit margin type business. You have so much money hitting your account that you just like stop really caring about money the same way that a regular person does. For example, even like me,
Mhm.
right? Like I have to be very cognizant. Like when I go to like family gatherings and stuff for people who are not entrepreneurs, because like some of the numbers that I talk about, like yeah, I did this much this month. They're like, what? And people get mad at you because they just don't understand. Like, what do you mean that much money comes into your account every month? And
Right.
but it's the same thing when you're talking to these business owners. They don't see money the same way as like most people do. Like you're never going to hear
Right.
someone say like who's making 60,000 a month, 80,000 a month, $100,000 a month plus say, oh my gosh, $8,000. That's like as much as someone makes in an entire month. You're never going to hear that.
Right. Right. Right.
Right.
Um, I have quoted my current employer, who, as you know, is my mother,
Uh,
at 6,000 a month, and she ain't gonna go for it. But like I
yeah.
told her, even paying me that, there's, yes, a handful of duties that I'm not going to be doing for her, but she's still going to be paying, between benefits and taxes and such, she's still going to be paying me $40,000 less a year.
Yeah.
And she just can't see that difference.
Well, you got to remember too, it's a mixture of the control factor too, right? So it's not just the
Oh,
money in
yeah.
that deal.
And that one,
That's
yeah, exactly. It's the control. But so we'll see what she does. She hasn't hired anyone to replace me at this point. And like I said, we've got 3 weeks left. So
she might not think you're going to leave,
she's going to learn differently.
but that's what I'm saying. Then she's gonna end up paying $6,000 a month because she's not going to plan for the departure, and then she's gonna like
Right.
really, So that's kind of like what we say when it comes to
Right.
like pricing people at high prices. Like they find out real quick that what you were doing is worth a lot more than just the amount of money they're paying. And then when they hire somebody, the person's
Right.
not going to do a good job, and the person's not going to ramp up as fast as what they think everyone can, because everyone thinks that accountants and bookkeepers don't really do anything.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so sounds like you might have an
Yep.
additional $6,000 per month. So can you imagine you're at 14 if you get to like $14,000 per month after like 3 months?
I just can't even imagine that, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
It's going to be a whole new world for me. So,
Yeah.
and at this point, I'm not looking to gain enough work to have anyone work under me. Like you
Mhm.
said, I want to do what I can handle, and um, maybe that'll change later in the future, but right now I really don't have that plan to hire anyone to work under me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good goal. I mean, just one of those things where it's a decision. So yeah, that's good.
Right.
I mean, because you might
But
be able to,
go
huh?
ahead.
I said you might be at 20K per month working like 35 hours a week.
Right. Right. And I'm good with that. If if I were to get to that. So I'm
Well,
I feel like I'm on a good path right now.
yeah. No, you're definitely at a good path.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah, and there's nothing wrong with $20,000 a month at 35 hours per week. I mean, that's more than what a lot of people make per year working 60 hours a week. So I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
absolutely.
Don't let someone say that that's wrong because like some people are like, you want to be a millionaire. I'm like, I was really good when I was doing 200K a year with like,
Mm-hmm.
a huge profit margin, no
Right.
real stress.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Um, I mean, because even with this mentorship program, right? Like, yeah, make a pretty good additional amount of money, but like the amount of like, time that you just spend talking to people and stuff. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I might not be here forever.
Exactly.
Um, but yeah, so that's really good. Okay, cool. So you have that. I mean, you understand what levers you have to pull in order to go and just if you wanted to make more money quickly, the levers that you would pull, you know what those are, right?
I No,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So,
My brain's not 100% here. So,
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna send you the recording of this
um,
video.
okay,
Yeah. So that's kind of why
good.
I'm pushing, even though I know you're really tired.
I am, and it got some family things going on that are hard. So, um,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So let's cover this last thing, then we can just, call it a day and let you go and get some rest.
okay, I
Awesome.
appreciate it.
Yeah. So the levers you would push to go get more money are get more CPA partnerships.
Mm-hmm.
We would turn our LinkedIn to be strictly for partnerships.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, that's 20K per month. Because the reason why I say that with letters, if all you do is just go and get one more partner that's half as good as the one that's already sending you all the leads, that's your marketing right there. Then on
Yeah.
LinkedIn, you just do the same thing. You'd probably turn on like linked helper, which is the way you can automate LinkedIn. So they can automatically go and
Okay.
send out to those partners.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. Awesome. So
I'll get
that's,
in there and look at that.
yeah. Or if in the future you need it, I could even, we could probably talk about this next time we speak, but I would just have like a VA go and manage your LinkedIn for you. Like
Mm-hmm.
Melissa's in the mastermind version of the program, but she got 7 CPA subcontracting calls scheduled for, she was like 3 scheduled for Friday, then like 4 scheduled for like next Monday. So it's like,
Mhm.
and she closed at like
Yeah.
80%.
Wow.
So yeah, awesome.
Well,
So
good.
yeah, let's schedule another one. Maybe we can meet. You said in 3 weeks, so that means you'll be. If you
Yeah, the
want, we can
29th
meet.
is my last day.
Huh? Okay. Then are you gonna take a vacation after that and kind of relax for a week, or are you gonna go straight into it?
So I've got a vacation planned in June, and then I may be gone for a weekend sometime there in May, but that's about it.
Cool. Yeah, you not to tell you how to live your life, but you might want to take like a little bit of time off as soon as you quit and just kind of like catch your bearings.
Right.
I mean, because frankly, the way that you grew your business is like really, really passive. So it's not like you have like a crunch or anything like most people do.
Right.
Um, but I'd really just kind of take, even if it's like a day or two, to kind of reevaluate your goals in life and like see where are you going.
Right.
Um, that's really going to be it. Because I mean,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you might not want to do. I mean, you might want to do 30,000, but with the kind of clients you have now, it could only take you 20 hours a week, depending on what you do. So just really
Right.
evaluate that.
Yep.
And then, yeah, if you want, we can schedule a call for that. So probably like that week after you leave. So probably like on May 3rd or something. We can schedule a call.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm super proud of
Okay.
you. I'm super proud of you. I remember when you first got
Well, thank
started, you were
you.
like, you were just like, I'm trying to do this thing. I don't know if I can do this thing, but you did it.
Right. I have, and I'm I'm surprised how quickly, it's happened. So,
Yeah.
and a lot of that comes from your advice. So
Yeah. You happy that we ended up doing that?
I am. I definitely am.
Yeah.
Because for me, marketing was probably my number one struggle. How to get that piece going, and I'd not used LinkedIn at all, um, and such. So yeah, and those are those and the letters. That's really where it's all come from. So
Yeah.
I have you to thank for that.
Yeah. Funny, man. Like this business stuff is easy when you know what to do. It's scary how easy
Hmm.
it is. So
Yeah.
awesome. Well, great catching up with you. Let's talk
Yeah.
maybe in a month. I'll probably send you an email or something to schedule that.
Okay.
And yeah, awesome. Have a great rest of your day. I know the
Sounds
family stuff
good.
is
Thank
going on.
you.
Yeah, talk to you.
Yep. Thank you.
Bye.
Have a
Bye.
good one. Bye bye.